There's reaction time and reflexes, two words that are often misused interchangeably but mean very different things. Reaction time is simply that, the time it takes for you to react to a stimulus. But reflexes are instinctive, often involuntary reactions your body makes without thinking. For example, if you see a bug about to fly into your eye, you'll use your reaction time to either close your eye or move your head. But whenever anything actually touches your eye, it activates the corneal reflex and causes you to blink. The key difference is that with reaction time, you have to notice the stimulus and then your brain decides how to react. With reflexes, it doesn't matter if you don't want to or if you're not paying attention, as reflexes are unconscious. If you try to use eye drops or wash out your eye, you know you should keep your eye open, but when it touches your eye, it still tries to close regardless. The most common reflex you'll probably know of is when you go to your doctor and they tap your knee and it makes your leg kick out. Even though you don't tell your leg to move, it's a reflex, so it happens anyway. You could literally be asleep and your reflexes would still activate. So reactions are something you learn to do, while reflexes are something your body innately does. The reason it's important to know this difference is because you typically can't make your reflexes faster. If you're too slow, unlucky. But reaction time can be trained and relatively easily. So if you still sometimes get shot when someone edits on you, you should practice so that you never do. After an enemy makes an edit, it takes at least 400 milliseconds for most shotguns to pull out, which is plenty of time for you to react and block the shot. The average human reaction time is less than 250 milliseconds. That's with no training, but still players will mess it up and get shot because of it. So if you're not reacting fast enough, it's not because you got bad genes or it's impossible without scroll wheel reset. You just need to work on improving your reaction time. And in order to improve your reaction time at anything, you just have to practice being exposed to the stimulus a bunch of times over and over. It's why boxers practice dodging punches so much and have incredible reaction times. After dodging a jab a few thousand times, you get a lot faster at reacting to it. So we just have to practice reacting to getting edited on a lot. So of course, I made a creative map to do this a lot faster. You can practice hundreds of repetitions in less than 10 minutes, and there are multiple scenarios so you can practice attacking a box from above, below, the same layer, to the side, and the enemy will make multiple different edits on you to react to. The timing on when the edit will happen is completely random, so you can't predict it. It also knows how long it takes for opponents to pull out their weapon after editing. So if you're faster than it, you succeed, and if not, you fail. When you start the map, you'll pick the difficulty, which I'll explain in a sec, then pick the scenario. There's one for every angle you'll approach a box from. Straight on, diagonally, above diagonally, and below. And you can click shuffle to do a mix of all of them. Once you start pickaxing the wall, it'll edit on you at a random time. When it does, edit the cone up or reset your wall as fast as possible. If you're fast enough, you'll pass, and if not, you'll fail. After each repetition, re-edit the wall to go back and try again. Or in the case of the cone, you have to reset it. You can do infinite repetitions, and it keeps track of your points that increase with harder difficulty. With easy mode, you'll have about 400 milliseconds to react, which is the time it takes for medium shotguns like the striker, pump, and lever action to pull out. With normal, you get 380 milliseconds to react. With hard is 350, which is the pullout time for fast shotguns like the new Prime shotgun, the old Primal and Dragon's Breath shotguns, but also most non-shotguns. So like SMGs, ARs, and snipers usually take this long to pull out. With expert, you have 300 milliseconds to react, and with pro, you have only 250 milliseconds to react, which is the pullout time for pretty much just the harpoon, which makes sense because the spear travels slow, and for some reason the 2-shot shotgun also has this insanely fast pullout time. So you should choose the difficulty for this season's main weapon, but of course ping has to come in and ruin everything, because the higher your ping, the less time you have to react. So the higher your ping, the harder difficulty you should be choosing. Instead of listing it all in this video, just turn around when you spawn in and look at the chart I put there. So like if you're fighting against medium weapons on 40 ping, choose hard mode. The difficulty will save so you don't have to choose it every time, and if it's too hard, you can always go back and change it whenever. The code is 8562-6336-2360, and remember to use code SlyJack in the item shop. Farewell.